Hey, hello everyone. It's me, Young Liu Akio here. Welcome to my channel, Auto Modify and Sport channel. Today is July the 15th, and I am going to show you guys how to bench bleed. Well, this is part one of the cleaning. Cleaning the clutch cylinder and the brakes master cylinder and the clutch slave cylinder. All right, so today I'm going to show you guys. First part is the cleaning process, getting all the parts ready before putting the system into the bench to bench bleed it. I have my vise over there for the to have the brakes and the clutch cylinder holding on with the vise holding it for the bleeding process. And this is basically all the tools and the equipment you need to before you do the system bleeding it. So first of all, you will need the some pliers to take out some holes and clamps. Some of this long pointy screwdriver to clean out the deposit in the brake and the clutch reservoir bottle there, because once it's old, it will have deposit dirt and grease all up in there, and you just need to clean it out. I'm rebuilding my engine, my 98 Eclipse engine, as you guys know. Um, so this is I'm making this short video showing you guys how to do this right now, and it's important is the clutch system and the brake system. So you will need all the tool like this is a hard scissors, so you can cut the holes. Um, First things first. So you already know all the tools there. Then you will need a sandpaper to sand like um, some spots that's it's been old. Like I took this reservoir out and I kind of sanded around the edge, like around the edge here, sand a little bit because it will have deposit dust and all that. Like whenever you take out the hose, whatever is dirty, like this is aluminum, so if it's dirty, just use the sandpaper here to kind of clean it up a little bit, and use napkin if you can, some water, uh, but that's about it about the cleaning part. Then you will need a scissor. Find you the same, this is the new hose, find you the same diameter hose to replace all these holes, like the brake hose. Brake hoses have like 4 of them. I took these 2 out already, and these 2 holes gonna be into holding the reservoir there. So I bought like 2 feet hose to replace all these holes, including the clutch cylinder hoses there. There's one right there. Um, and notice it's important when you're trying to put the hose onto, when you finish when you finish cutting, buying a new hose to trying to fit into the barb hose in here. It's hard to put the new hose in. It's easy to, take out the old hose, and taking out the old hose is hard too. Um, Airplane driving by, guys. Taking out the old hose is hard too, so you will need to use like a razor to cut. Yeah, I didn't have a razor here, but just use a razor to cut out the hose, so it's easy for you to take it out, because it's old anyway, so you can cut it. It don't matter. But when you buy a new hose, measure it like I measure. So I measure and cut it out. This is the old hose for the clutch reservoir here. So this is the old hose. This is the new hose I just put in with the 2 clamps. Just use the scissor, the big scissor here, to cut, measure out, and cut, the same length that hose right here. Okay, but it's gonna be hard to put into these barbs between these 2 barbs right here. There's a barb right here that you need to put install a hole into the barbs, and it's really hard. So what I did is I used the old brake fluid. I had some old brake fluid that's already open it, so I just dip my finger in there and kind of take some brake fluid and go around the barbs inside, and even inside, even even around the edge inside here too of the new hose. So that way it's easy to install your new hose into your barbs, okay? If not, you're gonna have it won't even goes into the barb if you don't use lubricate, okay? So I use this old brake fluid as my lubricate for that purpose, and I'm not gonna use this brake fluid bottle period for my new for my bleeding, my bench and clutch bleeding. So this is a brand new bottle of brake dot 3 brake fluid that I just bought. It's haven't opened yet. It's brand new. I'm gonna use that whole bottle. I probably need more to bleed the brake system and the clutch system. It depends. I never do all that, so it might take a bottle and a half or 2 bottles. I don't know. But this is a brand new. Use dot 3 or dot 4. Okay. I just have dot 3, but you can use dot 3 or dot 4 in a 98 Eclipse engine. Okay. This is now this day they have a new brake dot 3. It's high temperature synthetic. So I'm guessing like all the brake they sell right now is synthetic, and it's pretty good using synthetic on your brake and the clutch system anyway. And my clutch system and the brake system use the same fluid, so I don't need to go buy like clutch fluid or whatever. You if you want to you can, but I would use the same brake fluid with the clutch system. Okay, use use the brake fluid on your brake system and the clutch system. That's what I'm doing. Um, uh, and this is the clutch cylinder seal right there. This is a brand new one. I had an old one. It's lost somewhere. It's torn a little bit. I was thinking about reusing it, but too late now. I lost it somewhere, and I ordered another one. This is only like $4. This is to seal between the firewall of your engine bay, and when you install it, you need to install this seal onto this clutch cylinder there, so it will block all the water from the wall to go inside of your interior of the car. So this part will be the inside the engine bay, and this part will be inside of your car. Okay, and then of course you need to know how when you take this out, you need to know how to reinstall back like the pin and the um, uh, yeah, all that. You need to know how to install that back too, and it's kind of hard because you'll be crawling under inside of your car like I do. And here, this is the boot. So take it out and clean the inside. I think they put high temp, like black grease or something. Just put a little bit of grease around this area right here. Notice, I didn't take this bar out because I'm gonna use this to have leverage so I can push it when I test the putting my clutch system onto the vise and press it. I need to press it so I can do my bleeding. But bleeding the clutch is different than bleeding the brake. Okay, but they're both gonna they're both gonna need the vise to hold it while I compress and working to bleeding the system. But as far as the clutch, I just use this as a leverage. But the brake, you would need to use the extension. And I just ran a uh, a tool to do the bleeding on the brake too. I'll show you that in my next video when I'm actually having the master brake cylinder onto the vise, and I'll show you with the tools too that I had. You rent that tool at AutoZone. It's only $20. It's like you buying it, so if you return it, you get your money back. But I'll show you that tool on my next video when I'm actually have the vise on this onto the vise. Okay. Same with the clutch. You have this onto the vise. Have the vise to hold it, and then of course this is the clutch slave cylinder. Okay, I took it apart and everything is here. Just take it apart and then clean inside out. Um, okay, this is the bleeder screw. So just take out the bleeder screw and clean it all inside out, and then reinstall it. I haven't reinstalled it yet. I'm just going to show you guys first. But when I took it out, I put paper towel and paint tape cover so I can paint it. So this been repainted. Okay, this slave cylinder has been repainted. It looks good. but block up the holes, like block these holes up. I recently had this hole taken out. This is the hole that actually go into the hose here from the clutch master cylinder. You see that? See how long the hose? Yeah, that's actually, this is the end. So this it's going to install in the slave cylinder there. Um, but block it up when you paint it. And this part right here, it's I took it out. The rods and the boots, you know, it's right here, as you can see. You want to have tape. You want to have plastic wrap it so it don't damage, especially the spring and this piston here. Okay, so wrap it up, clean it good, wrap it up, and put some, when you're ready to install it, put some grease around the rods there inside the boots here. And if you're gonna store like I did, I stored this for a couple of months or so. So I wrote some note, you know, this is what it is and how you're gonna install it back on and all that, and put it into your plastic bag and store it on a shelf or somewhere, you know. Okay, so when I'm ready to do a bench bleed on my clutch cylinder here, I will have to reinstall everything back on. And just remember this part here with the spring and the piston, put some brake fluid in there, the .3 brake fluid. Put some in there when you install it in. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do too. And then put some grease, of course, onto the rods when you install it in. And then install the screw into it. So this part will be like that. You know, it's gonna be together with the hose and the clutch cylinder. All right. Next is I'm gonna talk with you a little bit about the brake system. Uh, the brake system has these two holes right here. Goes onto the inside the engine bay. They have the two aluminum holes. I took it out because I had to take this whole assembly out. So just use this screw protector, okay, to cover the barbs up. And of course you want to buy some barbs that fit into it. So I bought some barbs there. These are 1/4 hose, 1/8 MPT brass male hose barbs, and just install into these two holes and then have the cover on so fluid won't come out when you're trying to do a bench bleed. And just have these two holes with the reservoir there. You will need this reservoir hose installed on like this so you can pour in some brake fluid when you do, you know, when you do the bench bleed on the brakes. And then just have the vise holding this whole thing right here like this. And then I'll show you more when I actually do the bench bleeding, you how to use it and use the tools to bench bleed it. But you definitely need to have something to extension or something to push this so you can do the bleeding process and testing and everything. I'll tell you more into that with my video on those. It'll be next time, okay? But for now, my minutes is up. It's almost 15 minutes. I have to upload into YouTube, and I hope you guys please thumbs up, subscribe my channel, and like my video. I hope it helps some of you out there trying to do some bench bleeding on their clutch and brake system. And be safe. Please wear your glass while you're working with fluids. All right. And brake fluid does eat onto your paint, so cover up. Okay. You see my other picture when I cover all this part up to do the painting. It works, but you know, if you really don't want to have paint all over, you really want to cover it good. I didn't do a good job because I didn't care about it because it was some old holes and stuff like that, but I did cover a lot when I do the painting, repainting it. All right guys, that's about it. Hope you guys likes it. It's me, Young Leo Echo, is signing out for now. Thanks, you have a good one. Bye guys, see you in my next video.